KFDM exclusive tonight, the new co-owner of the Gilbert Building giving us access to the beginning of what he calls the transformation of the historic structure gutted by flames. A devastating fire on June 6 of 2024 tore through the 124-year-old historic structure in downtown. The cause was never determined. The city was preparing to tear it down, but two new owners bought the building from Tom Flanagan with plans for a total redo, turning it into office and retail space. KFDM spoke with co-owner Chris Richardson and got an exclusive first-hand look at the work. Our Trey Sanchez is live in studio tonight with the story. Trey.
Kimberly, the major work at the Gilbert Building this weekend is one of dozens of stories we've covered. Viewers, keep your phone handy. In just a minute, we'll show you a QR code on screen that'll provide a link to all of our coverage on KFDM's YouTube channel. History came alive this past weekend at the Gilbert Building. Construction equipment, a lot of manpower, doing the heavy lifting. 124 years after the Gilbert Building went up, the new owners are tearing part of it down.
Still in the process of trying to stabilize the building, get what's left of anything that was loose or just, dangerous stuff that had to come out of there.
Chris Richardson of Lone Star Rigging is one half of the Gilbert Building partnership, along with Rob Fusilli. They're putting boots on the ground, pressing forward on the Gilbert Building restoration. The new owners of the historic building continued removing some of the dated equipment during the weekend, including elevators that had remained in the building since 1915. Richardson says the demolition phase is near completion, and they're gearing up to transition into the next phase of restoration once plans are approved by the Jefferson County Historical Commission.
Well, right now we're going to finish securing the building. We are going to go ahead and try to roof it out just to get it dry and probably start putting some windows in there. I think we've got a good enough idea of what we can do to get that much done and go forward.
Moving forward is the mantra, with the new Gilbert Building owners anticipating a swift turnaround.
Once we get Plan B submitted and approved, we'll start to build out on it. The timetable is, be done with it this year, and people will be moving in by the end of this year.
Richardson believes his work history has prepared him to meet those expectations.
Started out in the ironworking industry, worked for companies like Bechtel. Then I went to work for the crane rail industry, started my own company back when I was 28 in the rigging side of things. So we're a manufacturer of rigging. We supply all the crane companies, construction companies, pretty much nationwide. And got into this just out of care for the downtown Beaumont.
That care also comes with a vision.
Motivation for the building was just to preserve the downtown environment. We've got some great buildings down here, wonderful architecture.
None more celebrated than the Gilbert Building, with Richardson and his partner creating a strong foundation for its restoration. Richardson says he hopes the restoration of the Gilbert Building can be an example of what developers can do with a number of the historic buildings in downtown in Beaumont. Reporting live in studio, I'm Trey Sanchez. Kimberly, back to you.
All right, Trey, thank you so much. And of course, KFDM has covered the story since the day of the fire. We've made our stories easy to find. Just point your cell phone's camera at this QR code, and it'll give you access to all of the reports on our KFDM YouTube channel.